Hey, I'm TJ An. Welcome to the channel. If you're a private practice physician who feels like you're working harder than ever, but somehow making less, losing control of your schedule, and wondering if there's a better way to do this, you're in the right place. Because I've been exactly where you are. And I want to show you what's possible when you stop playing by the old rules. Let me paint a picture. 10 years ago, I was that doctor. 60-hour weeks, drowning in paperwork, insurance reimbursements dropping every year. Sounds familiar? Making less per hour than I did as a resident. I had built a practice that owned me instead of the other way around. And I remember thinking, this can't be it. I didn't become a doctor to work like this. There has to be a better model. So I started experimenting, and what I discovered changed everything. Here's what I learned: the traditional insurance based practice model is completely broken. You already know that. But you don't have to abandon private practice to survive. You just need to build differently. I'm a foot and ankle surgeon by training, and I made two decisions that unlocked everything. First, I specialized hard in minimally invasive surgery, smaller incision, faster recovery, better outcomes. Patients started seeking me out for that specific expertise. Second, I built what I call a hybrid model. Insurance stays as your foundation, but you add cash pay services that insurance doesn't cover. High value procedures, better patient experience, fair pricing. That combination, specialized expertise plus a hybrid business model, created the foundation I needed. But I had one critical problem, and it almost killed my practice. I look at my data: 40% conversion rate, meaning 60% of patients who came in for consultations were walking out without committing to treatment. That's a big problem. That wasn't a clinical failure, that was a communication failure. And here's the truth: I was terrible at this. I hated selling, I was uncomfortable talking about money. And patients absolutely pushed back because I didn't know how to communicate value clearly. I would present treatment, mention the cost, and watch patients say, I need to think about it, and walk out the door. Again, sound familiar? I had built this beautiful hybrid model with specialized services, and I was losing 60% of potential patients because I couldn't communicate effectively. So, guess what I did? I obsessed over this. I learned ethical persuasion. I studied how to present value without feeling like a used car salesman. I practiced having money conversations that felt authentic, not pushy. And I trained my team on the same skills. Conversions went from 40% to 72%. Revenue doubled. Zero new patients, zero new ads, just better communication. And here's what I need you to hear. If you hate selling, if you're uncomfortable talking about money with the patients, if you think I'm just not good at that, I get it. I was you. But I want to tell you, this is learnable. This is a skill, not a personality trait. I've proven it over and over again by coaching over hundreds of doctors through my Profit Alchemy program. This isn't about being pushy. It's about being clear. It's about ethical persuasion that serves the patient. So once you learn how to communicate value, address objections, and guide patients to decisions that benefit them, everything changes. Today, I work 2 afternoons a week in my practice, and I coach and help other doctors. But here's what matters more: the proven model I teach works at scale. 3 to 4 days a week, 15 patients per day, 2 staff members, 7 figures and beyond. That's the model I've proven with hundreds of doctors. It's sustainable, it's replicable, and it works across specialties. Not the hybrid model alone, not the specialized surgery alone, the communication skills combined with the right systems. Then in 2022, something happened that took everything to another level: AI, artificial intelligence. So before I became a surgeon, I was a computer science guy, database programmer. So When ChatGPT launched, I immediately saw the application. Patient follow-ups, phone systems, scheduling, content creation, all the tasks that used to eat up staff hours. So I started automating everything. Response rates went up 40%, admin chaos disappeared. My team could focus on what actually mattered, taking care of patients and having great consultations. We even built it into a service now, which is AI voice staff that handles calls and follow-ups for practices. As of now, 18 clinics are using it with the same results. Here's what's powerful. Once you have the foundation, the right model, the communication skills to close patients, AI becomes the multiplier, scales what's already working, better, faster, and cheaper. It eliminates the chaos so you can focus on high value activity. The combination, communication skills, proven systems, and AI automation. That's the formula. So listen, my foundation is podiatry, always will be. I've trained over 1,000 podiatrists in minimally invasive techniques through cadaver labs and intensive courses over the past 9 years. But the past 2 years, my work has expanded beyond podiatry. I'm coaching orthopedic surgeons, OBGYNs, dentists, plastic surgeons, because the problems are universal. Low conversion rate, fear of talking about money, not knowing how to handle objections, losing patients to I need to think about it or too expensive or let me talk to my spouse objections. The specialty changes, the communication skills don't. The proven systems don't. The AI tools don't. That's what this channel is about. So here's what I see coming in 2026. Hybrid concierge model are going mainstream. Not luxury medicine anymore, just sustainable medicine. AI becomes essential infrastructure, not optional tech. But here's what will separate winners from losers: patient acceptance rate. The doctors who master ethical communication will dominate their markets. The ones who combine communication skills with AI automation and proven systems will build practices that are both profitable and sustainable. Minimally invasive techniques will become expected standards across surgical specialties. And doctors with media presence and authority will attract the right patients. The ones who don't adapt, unfortunately, they'll get absorbed by corporate hospital systems. Not because they're bad doctors, because they waited too long. This channel is for physicians who want autonomy, who want margin, not burnout. So, if you're building a practice with better systems, higher value services, and real patient relationships, you're early, you're positioned. I'm here to show you what's possible: the hybrid models, the AI tools, but most importantly, the communication skills and proven systems that actually close patients. A lot of what I teach, I'll share right here for free. But if you want a complete system and you are serious about increasing your patient acceptance and building systems, reach out. Let's talk. So again, welcome to my channel. Subscribe if that sounds like the future you want to build. And I'll see you in the next video. Let's do this.